Hello guys. So I just wanted to do like a little talk while I get ready for the concert I'm going to, while I do my makeup. I just thought I would talk a little bit while I do it. I could do like what I read in September. I'm supposed to leave in right this exact minute. It's 4 p.m. I'm supposed to leave at 4. So anyways, we are gonna just talk real quick about what I read in September while I get ready for the concert. So I'm just getting my reading thing ready so I can tell you what I read. I'm probably not gonna do every single thing I read, just like memorable things I loved or hated. I feel like I didn't read a lot of good books last month, but also I could have and I just don't remember. Okay, so September was the books. I read more books than usual in that month. Okay, I think I read like almost 20. I think I read like 16 books. I'm just gonna talk about my most memorable ones of the month. Also, sorry if this lighting is horrendous. Not really sure what else I should do. But anyway, so the first book I read was Moon Called by Patricia Briggs, which was like it was like one of those older or early 2000s paranormal romances, and the main character, I think she was a coyote shifter, and like most of the books revolved around like werewolves. And I know that sounds weird, but it was pretty fun actually, and I enjoyed it. I thought, I don't know, like early 2000s paranormal romances, I feel like they put a lot of work into the books, honestly, and sometimes they're a little cringy, but a lot of the time they're pretty well written. I thought that was one of them that is pretty good. I enjoyed it. I couldn't tell you the plot though. That was too long ago for me because I started it in the end of July. No, sorry, the beginning of June, and then I finished it in September, so I really can't tell you what I read, but I know it was enjoyable. I gave it 3.5 stars. Sorry if like you can't hear me over any noises I'm making, but anyway. And then I read My Roommate is a Vampire by Jenna Levine, and I actually gave that 4 stars. I didn't know really what to expect with that. I didn't know if it was gonna be like a serious serious vampire book, or if it was gonna be like a cheesy one, and I think it was in the middle. Like, I would say more cheesy, but not in a bad way. It was just funny to read, and it was a fun time, but I don't think it was like super cringy or anything, because I gave it 4 stars. A cringy book, I usually would give it 3, because it's like, it could still be entertaining, but it also has the cringe factor that definitely lowers ratings. But honestly, I had a good time reading it, and I would listen to it all day at school, come home, listen to it at home while I was doing my homework or whatever I was doing, and I finished in a couple days because I was enjoying it a lot. Recently it's been taking me longer to read books, but it was good, and if you read the book via audio, I think it was good too, because that's how I read it, and I still enjoyed it a lot. But basically it's about a vampire who was in like a sleep for hundreds of years, and he wakes up in modern times and he doesn't know what the heck is going on, and so he wants a roommate so the roommate can kind of show him what he needs to do, and he talks like he's from a different time and he's very unknowledgeable. So it's just funny. Like, that's kind of what leads it to be a little bit funny, because he doesn't know what the heck is going on and he needs the main character to kind of like help him severely. He doesn't even know how to order like a coffee. Like, it's a lot of things. He doesn't know what the internet is. So it was fun, and it is a romance book. And I thought the romance was fine too. Like, not the best romance on the earth, but like it was a good time. Like, I would recommend 100%. Like, especially if you like vampires and you want like a fall read that's not like evil vampires. You know what I mean? Like, he was a nice dude. The next book I read is The Cheat Sheet by Sarah Adams. I read that randomly while I was cleaning the house, or not cleaning the house, but like cleaning my upstairs area of the house. And no, thank you. I gave it 2.5 stars, but honestly, it's really not even, because the way I have not thought about it once, and it's been like literally I read it last month, and I have not thought about it practically at all. So not gonna recommend that unless you want something to pass the time that isn't the best thing ever. But it just felt like both of the characters were really childish, but they were both in college. I think they were in college. They had known each other for a long time and they were good friends. But the main character was so hateful towards any girl he ever dated, and I get it because she liked him, but like, she would say horrible things about them, acting like they would never compare to me. He would always choose me over any of them. I'm like, oh my god, but you're not dating him, so you need to step back. Like, you're being annoying. Because she would just show up like in his house, and it was just like weird. Anyway, I don't like how hateful she was towards every other girl in the book, because she's not all that. Okay, she's not all that. Next, After I Do by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I gave that, what did I give it? 3 stars. I gave it 3 because, I don't know, actually. So the beginning, I started reading it on my own, and I finished it on audio because I eventually didn't care anymore, because the beginning gave off a vibe that I was loving, and then it did not go where I thought it was gonna go. So I thought it was gonna be like an emotionally written type book. I was hoping it was going to be like written like a love letter to whiskey. That's what it was kind of giving in the beginning, and then it completely stopped doing that, and I did not like it after that as much. Like, it was a fine book, but it just wasn't what I thought it was going to be, in a bad way. So not a favorite, definitely not a favorite. I liked it more than what's it called, Daisy, no, what's it called, not Daisy, what the rock star, what the heck was her name? I don't remember. No, I was about to say the author's name. Daisy something in the Six. Why can't I remember? You know what I mean. Anyway, I think it was better than that, but probably not as good as the other one. Oh, The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. That one was definitely better. I haven't thought about that one either, though. I just am not a Taylor Jenkins Reid stan. Like, she's not like a favorite author or anything, but it was just like, I'll read it. And I do want to read the other one just because I want to watch a movie that has to do with the book. Simply, that will be the only reason I read that book. One True Loves. I just screwed up. I don't like this mascara. It's so dry. I like this mascara and this mascara. These two are my favorite. I love the container of this, and this is my favorite, but I like this one too because it's like movable. What? Next book, V Games by Carolyn Peckham. That book was so fun. Another vampire book. Sorry guys. I gave that 5 stars actually. It was everything I love. So basically it was like the vampire version of the Hunger Games because you have tributes. They're kidnapped though from prisons and put in the V Games where they have to fight across different games. And whoever gets to the end wins basically. And while they're in the games, they're getting hunted by vampires who want to eat them, as well as like there's different things in each game because there's like a game master. Literally, I'm pretty sure it called it a game master, and I was like, this is literally the Hunger Games. So if you want to read the Hunger Games with the vampires, that's what I recommend. It was really enjoyable, and the specific one in the first book has to do with like it's like a very snowy atmosphere, which is like literally everything I would hope for in any book. So I listened to Arctic Wind the whole time I was reading it because I love the snow. That one's good. I read the second book next. I gave it 4 stars. It wasn't as good. I'm not gonna say anything about it because it would spoil every single thing about the first book, but it wasn't quite as good as the first one. I still enjoyed it, but I'm still reading the third book, so it definitely has gone downhill from the first one. Next book is Out There by Kate Folk, which was a anthology book, or not an anthology, short story collection. I think that's what it would be called because it's all from the same author, so I don't think it's an anthology. It's a short story collection by Kate Folk, and honestly it was really enjoyable. There's a couple stories that I really was into, and it was politely reminding me of Homesick by Otessa Moshfegh, which I really liked, so I definitely was enjoying that. And there's not really much I can say because there's a bunch of different stories, but they were pretty fun. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm trying to literally cover this one part. Like, I know you saw me put multiple dots of this stuff on it, and it's just not working. It's like the biggest pimple I've ever had, and it is so hideous. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, there's not much I can say about that book, but honestly, if you're looking for a fun sci-fi short story collection with like a lot of weird stories in it, it was pretty enjoyable, honestly. Next, I read Grendel by John Gardner. Honestly, probably one of my favorite books I've read for school ever. We read Beowulf beforehand. Grendel is like the villain of Beowulf, and he gets like a background story. It's not written by the author, so it's kind of like fan fiction, but it is published, and we did read it in class, and it felt like it was a lot longer than Beowulf. I don't know if it was or not. It was honestly enjoyable. I do kind of want to buy it and highlight some stuff because I definitely enjoyed. Then I read L'Envol, which is L'Envol. It's a French book that is not a French book. It's by a French author that's also from my school. It's really old, and I have literally nothing to say about it. How do I use this? I don't ever use this. Shake well. That was more than that. I think I put it too far away from my face, guys. Oh my. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't think I did that right. And that is actually it for September. Obviously I read more books, but those are the ones we're going to talk about because those are the memorable ones. I got to put on Vaseline, and then I'm going to put on some stuff. I think I'm going to use this because I just got this today, and it tastes so good. Oh my God. Oh wait, I have Vaseline in here. Sorry, that hurt very bad. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this get ready with me and wrap up at the same time. I didn't actually say where I'm going. I'm going to a Cigarettes After Sex concert with my mother. So yeah, I'll probably put clips of the actual concert if I can in here. It might get a copyright claim, but I'll make money from this, so I don't care. But anyway, it starts at like 8:30, I believe, and it is 4:16, but we're gonna go in that area and like get dinner and stuff. So anyway, thank you for watching. I'm gonna show you my shoes real quick and my dress. So hold on. This is not a fancy dress or anything. It's not like a fancy dress because I've literally worn this dress to school. I also painted my nails. They have nothing to do with the concert. I just wanted to paint them. We also made bracelets yesterday, my mom and I. So I made this one, which says Heavenly on it, which is one of their songs. Then I made one that says Affection, which is also one of their songs. And then I did like the that means Cigarettes After Sex. And then me and my mom, just gonna put these on actually. But I'm very excited. This is my second concert ever. The first one I went to was literally in June. So okay, so these are the bracelets. They're very cute. She made some too, my mom. I feel like the bottom one's a little too big, but it's okay. There you go. And then I'm gonna put this piece up. I do have to do my edges though, because absolutely not. Wait, I'm gonna show my dress. So this is the dress. It looks like this. Are the shoes. I haven't even taken the stuff off of them. I actually need to do that right now. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I will see you later whenever my next video comes out. But I am gonna put some videos from the concert now, and I will talk to you later.